Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Fifty's the mic. 50's the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. Check great 57. Check 24. Check 24.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Alert flare. Check 50. Check 50.
They run the counter. Grant. He finds an opening past the 40. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Corey Grant hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front.
Here we go.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Mostert. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
15. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, man.
This is Mostert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Here we go, here we go.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Watch the flag. Shift. Watch the shift. Check, 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 check. Check 43. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
We got 11. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Whip. Watch the whip. Shift. Watch out. You go tight. You got 21. Here we go.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Here we go.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
1, Omaha. Check. Lucky. Quick dash. Go. 36. Flag. Check 26.
Now Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'm going back to you. Rush in. 1, Omaha. Check 52. Watch the eye. Hey, alert 3. Joker. I got you.
Here's Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Someone's looking fresh, and this O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
Switch. Wall. Get wall. Kill. Tighten up.
Now Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
21. Slam. 65. Slam. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Back. 21.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
21. Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike. 12, fellas, here we go. 3 buzz. Kill. Showing it. Chance.
And that'll set him back 5.
Here we go. Black 80! Guys, game situation. Let's go. 21. Here we go. Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Check pass. Hey, let go. Check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the run. Watch the run. Good sock, baby. That's a baby sock.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Completes it to Coleman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Let's get it.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
Here we go. What do you need?
Watch tight end.
Lock! Hey! High 7!
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
Here we go.
First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Check 4.
12, fellas. Here we go. 21.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. It's brought in by Harris. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
Hey, watch it.
11.
He's checking. Crash.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Here we go. What do you need?
Patch it. SOS.
Check.
Crash down. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Far down. Stand up in. Check 31. Hey, switch gears.
6. 13.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal.
Stand up in. Check it out, Reed.
Wait.
They'll try and run for it, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line.
Don't go
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Sunday.
At the 3-yard
Safety
line.
screaming. Check, 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 check. Check. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Shift, shift, shift. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check safety, check safety.
On 2nd down, it's Grant. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Now Wentz. And this is caught by Jackson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Flag. Here, shift.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
11.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the Niners' 42-yard line.
Here we go. Back man. Waiting.
Time to go. Night, night. Single, single. Hey, 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 watch.
Kill, kill.
Watch tight end.
Done.
Wentz now on first down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here, sit.
On first down, Grant. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Corey Grant with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's second and 7 now from the 28.
I got you.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Hey, exit. Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. That's right, baby. Hey, gun.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
I got you.
Garoppolo on first down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
11. Hey, gun, man.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
65. You better be ready. Hey, Delta. I got you.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Check. Check 24. Check 24. Check.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1, Omaha. Smooth. 21, check Mike 21.
Rabbit.
Hey, check Mike 20. Check Mike 20.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Check Mike 21.
First down, 49ers.
22 jet bomber. Check Mike 21. Hey, alert. 21. Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett able to record his 5th sack of the season. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, Zoo.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And he's going to go down again. D Ford, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
56 to Mike, boys, 56.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Man 5-7. Check 15. Check 15. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Throwing left side, it's complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality, sometimes you can use it, and they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Shift.
Check 3, check 3.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 33. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Switch. Bang, 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 bang. Sponge.
They run the counter. Grant. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180.
Drop deep. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shift. Watch the shift. Check. 43.
6 guys. Check 6.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. Able to avoid him. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz. There goes a deep ball. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Here we go, here we go. Whip, 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 whip.
Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
And to give this time to the tailback. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding.
Oh, yeah.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Bit of a surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Lucky.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
12. I got you. Hey, Foxtrot.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6.
Three down.
Hey, gun.
I got this, man. Me. I got this.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Talking about it and bring it. 36.
I got you.
Check 26. Rush in. Rush in.
And to give this time to the tailback. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
65.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Bandit.
Bravo.
Bandit. Mike's 47.
Hey, gun.
Hey, here we go.
Garoppolo. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
First and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
Check 52.
Watch the eye. Hey, alert 3. Joker.
65.
Wide. Get wide.
They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and goal, Garoppolo. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Tighten up. Check 3. Kill.
Hey, turn it up.
Shit. Slam.
On first down, it's Grant. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Kill.
They go back to Grant. Space to maneuver at the 40.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Wentz to throw. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Check 4, check 4. No. Off. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
They will run with Grant. That's some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45.
Definitely belong. He's checking. Kill.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant, he's got a first down and then some inside the 40. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Corey Grant with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. I tell you, Charles, you play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop them.
I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert. An 80-yard touchdown. And the 49ers get a score closer. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But
oh, it's out. McKinnon fumbled it. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Eagles, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.